Video 32. World chess number 1 plays against himself. Magnus Carlsen of Sweden is Ian Nepomniachtchi, etc. of Russia. So what more madness has the clown freak show laid on to delight us with now? The first time I saw this photo, it was in my YouTube suggestion feed at the right of the page, and it was just instantly obvious. I've been doing this too long, but hopefully it's instantly obvious to you guys as well. This video is much shorter than normal, and it's for people who are fully aware of the multi-role acting in this realm, aka actor-based reality. I'm not trying to convince NPCs in this video. It's for those who can instantly, just from this one photo, see that these have to be the same man. So they played each other in December in the World Champion, and it was 136 moves, which made it the longest game in the history of the World Championship. Now, true profiles are usually impossible to find for normal actors on Google Images, and unfortunately, because they are very telling for actor-based reality. But it's probably just a vanity thing. The actors don't want their profile taken. Fortunately, this opposing profiles is a classic chess competition photo angle, and we can see the same skull and the same fat layers, the same man, different wigs and eye colour as always. Obviously they've changed the ears because, you know, they know a profile shot is going to be involved. A lot of latex added here, and latex added on both ears here, and this as well. The nose, I've done a bit to that. They fleshed out his nose, and they fleshed in his nose. They've made the nostrils smaller. They do that a lot. For one instance, they've always changed the ear, and quite often they make the nostrils smaller. Not always, not as common as the ear. When you see Magnus Carlsen's face, that's the Swedish guy, or is he Norwegian? Anyway, whatever, Scandinavian. He's got a deep crease, horizontal crease, at the top of his nose, which is very unnatural for a young man. It's a latex crease. It's unnatural at any age. Bit bigger brow bone. I mean, you can see it's the same skull. Now this, if they've made his brow bone a bit bigger, it could just be done in post-production in Photoshop, rather than the latex prosthetics which they normally use, because for the odd photo like this that's just going to be used by everyone, it's what they're going to send all over the world, it's just simpler and quicker to Photoshop. What used to be called airbrushing. I did see a tiny bit of the press conference with these two on YouTube, which was professionally done, to be fair. They had Magnus passing behind the chair of Ian when Ian was sitting there. I couldn't see any obvious mistakes like they often have. But there was a tell. I only saw a couple of minutes of this, but if you look it up on YouTube, both of them very early on had the same comfort gesture of touching their forehead, and then in the same action gently patting their wig, their hair, which is a wig in this case. A bit of a coincidence, isn't it? In my last video 31, when photos fail, I analysed a lot of fake photos of two instances of the same person taken together, montages basically, and watch that, and then you can then look at the photos with these two. I would guess they're done better with these two. I haven't actually looked myself with these two. There's no need. It's a very distinctive man, isn't it? Are they getting lazy? Thanks for watching. See you next time.